in King of the Hills past, like years ago, like 2009, man, that takes me back. We actually had people playing with handicap from time to time, which even in Quake 3 wasn't used all that often, but people use it in King of the Hill. We never enforced it, nah. Enforcing stuff in King of the Hill is kind of dumb, but oh my god, In's taking a butt-ton of damage there from the red armor to the teleporter there. So yeah, his full name is FatCrackeR. I like that name. It's a friendly name. But he's going to have that rocket play turned right back against him. So, you know, he's picking Lost World here, which is a damn fine map. And hopefully one that can be played out a little bit slower. And he's just taking away red armor. He's trying to get a rocket jump. Now, you can't easily get a rocket jump from the very bottom back up to the top, so pro tip there. He's looking for mega health. He's going to be able to get the grab, but it's going to be at a bit of a cost there. And even though he got the grab with the minimal amount of damage, you know, Inz definitely knows where he is at this point. So it's going to be a very easy, you know, breakaway for Inz to go back up for the LGYA and come back in mid-map without having to worry about his entrance too much. Now he's looking for him out of the teleporter. It's not going to get him immediately, but he's going to be waiting for him, getting a little bit of that LG action. FatCrackeR just dodging off to the side there and giving it up in favor. Oh my god, that rocket just landed Inz right smack in the face. Maybe that latency is preventing Inz from seeing these rockets coming at him. It's a very nicely done shot there. But FatCrackeR misses out the timing on the next mega health there. And that's not a huge deal. You know, the mega here is not as big of an item as the red armor as far as importance, but FatCrackeR, he went through the teleport a little bit quicker. Now, your options there are either stay in order to try to force your opponent into a fight with you at the teleporter, if they drop down and don't rocket jump back up, or leave very, very quickly and try to beat your opponent either to Mega or to one of the yellow armors. And it looked like that's what FatCrackeR had in mind, but he didn't quite make it over to the YA in time. So, a bit of a stalemate there now. But 2 minutes off and no frag either way there. So In's grabbing more RA. Mega's going to be up and taken. FatCrackeR taking away the rocket jump very quickly, just trying to stay out of sight. Taking those shards, though, can be a little bit dangerous, though, as it's a big audible giveaway. Oh yeah, coming around that corner is going to be really dangerous for him. He really needs to be able to use the LGYA to recover on. It's going to be a difficult fight for him to get out of. But Inz is kind of committed to the room, though. He hasn't dropped down yet, though. That's what FatCrackeR needs to be listening for. But he's going to try to smoke himself out. And it gets shoved right into the red armor, so thank you, Inz. That was a friendly gesture. Watch out for that lava. Watch out for that lava. That grilled cheese. That's what it looks like to me with the texture on there. He's able to take away both red and mega. Now, it looks like he's, like, warping quite a bit in my mind. He's, like, getting some pack loss there. He's kind of jerking around. Maybe I'm just getting too used to my 120 hertz monitor. Yeah. Feels good, man. Feels good. But yeah, another red armor, another round of mega taken away by FatCrackeR. In's back up top map. FatCrackeR taking a position there in the plasma run room that isn't serious. It really is like grilled cheese. I mean, if you look at the texture, it's like, well, not like a grilled cheese sandwich, but if you like hard-boiled cheese on a skillet or whatever. I don't know cooking terms, but it kind of looks like that, like burnt cheese. Leave me alone. Or like on the top of a lasagna. Yeah, that's it. But anyway, I got one of those Asus 144 hertz 24 inches, and man, it is worth it, and it's not even all that expensive. So yeah, totally endorsed on my end. But with the G-Sync stuff coming out of NVIDIA, it might be worth waiting a little bit and seeing when those hit market. I don't know cooking terms. I don't know those things. Just leave me alone. But this has gone like full up Rafa cooler territory. There has yet to be a frag here on Lost World. In's taking away Mega. He's got a lot of armor, a lot of health. FatCrackeR not so much. Still another 10 seconds to red armor. And dropping down on red armor early is one of the worst things to do on this map. But really nice rocket float there. Really good damage. He's able to get out of this without taking too much pain. Oh, D-Sharp. You know it's true. But he's able to get back up to 100-100. Unfortunately for him, Inz has got a lot more coming into this. But I do want to wag my finger at Inz in shame, though. Coming around that corner, herp-a-derp like that's always really dangerous. If you're going to come around that corner, I mean, you need to ease yourself in. You need to fuck that corner gently. If you come around too fast, you could really end up paying for it. But Mega taken away again. Red's going to be up. FatCracker's looking for an attack on the YA. He's really scared of Vince showing up at these YAs, but historically he hasn't really been laying too many traps on those so far. But dangerously for him now, he's waiting for a red armor that won't come, so... He said earlier that he was playing the, if I could get one frag on In's game, but right now he's playing the, if I can not be seen by In's game. How not to be seen by FatCrackeR. Now you would think that somebody with the name FatCrackeR wouldn't, you know, be that good at a game like hide and go seek, but so far, you know, he's playing with the pros. Some more YA taken away there. In's more than happy to hold down mid-map. Oh, and that ping really hurting his plasma. You can see that that plasma was like, had a really good curve, but no! What the? No! Get out of there! Oh, look at that. He just rocket jumps up like it ain't no thing. He ain't worried. He's like, yeah, it's cool. Or anybody else would have panicked. By anybody else, I mean me. Oh, it was almost disastrous for him there. But still 0-0 with 4 minutes left here. Oh. Yeah, FatCracker's really got to watch out with that LG there. So that'll be first frag going to Ins. Can't blame him for taking it. I would have taken it too. Like I'm anywhere near Ins' skill level. But hey, at least Lava hasn't picked up any frags yet. So Ins a little bit early on that red. FatCrackeR with a little bit of armor to play with already. He's looking for it to pop up. He sees Ins at the Mega Room. Mega's going to be up now. He can smoke in 1 or 2 more rockets and get some spam going. And that rocket jump wasn't bad at all. They're both going to be hopping back up there. Just trying to see whose shaft is bigger, and that's going to end up being Ins. With just over 100 health at the tail end of it. And with FatCrackeR going over for the LGYA, that really... What? Oh, come on! Are you telling me that Ins has a 180 bind? Really? You saw that shit, right? That was a 180 bind. What is up with players these days and their damn rocket jump binds and their 180 binds and all this shit that macroing the hell out of stuff? Come on, man. That ain't how it's done. I mean, yeah, I'm a Quake 2 player. I shouldn't be talking too much. We have binds for item timers. Fortunately, those seem to be kind of out of style now, at least in America. I don't know if anybody who actually plays with them, but hey, FatCrackeR got a frag off at least. Yeah, a 180 bind like that, I don't know. In my mind, I never really saw the use of it. It's like one more thing you got to think about the proper contextual usage of. Like, okay, like a rocket jump bind. Okay, that's just lame. Like, you don't need a rocket jump bind. It doesn't take that long, and there's so many nuances to how a rocket jump is being played out, depending on, you know, your positioning and your angle and all that. But it really doesn't warrant like a one-size-fits-all bind. It just, no, I disagree. Again, I'm coming from Quake 2, the game where it was like professionally accepted to be able to hit a bind to play a wave that lasts 30 seconds to, you know, let you know exactly when it's coming up. Yeah, that happened, for those of you who, you know, aren't part of Quake 2 very much. That happened. It became less acceptable over the last few years. Alright, but 1 minute 23 seconds left, and we're looking at 2-on-1. Ins' favor, but FatCracker's got a frag off, and he's got the stack, so hey, depending on how this fight goes, he's got that initial rocket pop up here. Ins is pushing in forward, and FatCrackeR being pushed back into the Mega Room. But good damage knocked off there. Ins at 91 now, off of the YA. FatCrackeR doing a little bit better.
1 minute warning.
But now, very low scoring game for both of these guys. I think Ins might have been giving FatCrackeR a little bit of room. But it's been actually playing out a little bit more interestingly as a result, I believe. You gotta love the Mega Health. Every Mega Health in Quake Live is a Mega Health. It's the way it is. Now, I don't think any of the item timers in Quake 2 actually said Mega. Maybe they need to. Maybe I'll start playing with an item timer just so I could have that recording. Quake 2 is the game that you need item timers the least in. I mean, honestly, you don't need them. Like, armors are 20 seconds. That's like the easiest thing to time. You don't need that. Alright, but Inz is going to be taking that away. FatCrackeR, thank you for playing tonight, and holy shit, indeed, 3-on-2, a much closer game than I think we were anticipating there. And actually, I mean, I don't want to take anything away from FatCrackeR there. That was actually a fairly well played out match. I mean, a lot of the fights that he got into, even if he was at a disadvantage, he did some decent damage, at least enough to make Inz kind of back off there. And actually, a big plus from him for calling the, you know, one of the few maps that doesn't have a rail in it. But yeah, if we can get you in next week a little bit earlier, would definitely love to have you.